Jay Claver's team is talking to the Kwok brothers about the future of XRP in those hours, and I'd like to show you the whole clip and tell you more. Our news and facts about XRP also keep coming. Let's start, guys. This video should be out on Saturday. I turned 21 today. I have 41. Thanks for all the help. All of this needs to be done by you. It's been an honor to go on this trip with you. What do I need to say? Thanks. Thanks. Thanks, okay? Yesterday was my birthday. If it comes out on Sunday, thanks for stopping by. I need to make a lot of things right now so we can get it out as soon as possible. I have no idea what will come out. Thanks for all the great stuff. I'm not sure if I can watch 4 movies every day. Trade, I believe you say that XRP will be worth $1,000 by 2030. I agree with you that the case is over. XRP has done really well during this bull market. It has been one of the most used currencies. Do you know what you think the price will be this time around? What do you think? In this case, think about that for this cycle. Well, I guess we're still working on that, but that can go. He did hope that they would say 1,000 this time. Oh, you're like us, right? It sounds like you're telling everyone in the world that we'll pay 750 Lars in the months to come. Poor thing. You're not going to say that in the end, but I believe one of the most important things for us is for institutions to start investing and using the area for technology. A lot of funds now want to invest in different tokens. People who change the price of tokens are mostly of 2 types. Investors in small amounts of large amounts. People who spend small amounts of money have caused a good deal of the buzz about XRP and other coins. To begin, funds should be able to buy and sell tokens other than Bitcoin and Ethereum. A lot of the law firms in those funds are now looking for ways to invest money in other tokens too. Because of that, a lot of new money will come in. To make things better, we need to make sure that the rules are completely up to date and that investments in these different goods are legal. Right now on Bloomberg and CNBC, everyone is talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are the only 2 tokens that exist that people really talk about. People will likely talk a lot about other tokens like XRP. Since those are the ones that you can't escape, they will still talk about Solana a lot. All of their screens no longer show the SEC case, which is clear. That's not a problem. This time, they can talk about it seriously and do what they say or say. That looks like it will be yet another huge win for XRP and other altcoins as well. Also, I believe businesses will begin to pay attention to that. Also, it's clear that there is a strong link between coder work and token prices. Builders start to pay attention when the token price goes up a lot. Okay. Developers didn't know if they should come and build on the XRP system because it was being sued and weren't sure if XRP would win in the end. If XRP were seen as an investment, Ripple would have no business at all, which is why you have to report a lot of details every time you make a payment with XRP. That would stop it from happening. It would break the whole use case. There is a lot of new work going on now that the case is over and the EVM side chain has begun. It's really important. Maybe even things we haven't thought of yet. We need new ideas, new skills, and new people to join the place. For the XRP system, we also need new skills. These smart, young people need to join us and help us plan the future of this technology. That's what we see a lot of right now. That's important because each of those projects needs XRP, right? Or RLSD or XRP to pay. If we are able to lock up XRP, the amount that can be used will lose value. Imagine if we could start reducing the amount of XRP in circulation by a huge amount and there was none left in the market. From what Jake Claver and other experts have told us, it seems like there are only 1.5 to 35 billion XRP left on markets for people to buy. Companies need XRP to fund these spot ETFs, which makes you wonder where the rest of the XRP is. That XRP is safe with Ripple, as well as with institutions and your funds. It won't be sold for 5 out of 10. There would have to be a big price hike. At this point, the price of XRP could go down a lot and go up for the system. A lot of people don't seem to be aware of how many things are coming together at the moment. I only want to stay where I am and not move. It's not possible. I'm really messed up. Guys, I'm really excited. I'm excited to see what happens in the coming months. That's woo. While blockchains don't always want to say it, token price is a very important factor that they do pay attention to. This is because a token that is always worthless will never look good in terms of technology that makes people see a figure that is pretty much crashed all the way down. The new layer ones and their badges have been seen before, along with many other new things. It looks like a line that goes all over the place and then slowly goes down to 0. That is bad for both the blockchain and the programmers who want to use it. That's not something I want to see. Also, it's clear that you said XRP has done really well this year. It's one of these are the best coins to keep. It's clear that this has made a lot of people make things with a lot of different services like staking. They want to cash in on the excitement and strength of the XRP community. That's because it looks unhappy. I'm not sure. Or maybe these guys came to talk to Jake, but he wasn't there to talk. It looks like this man could be Jake's helper. Very nice person. Do not get it wrong. It's okay they thought Jake was going to talk to them. I love spreading the word. That's all I'm going to say. I thought this was something. Tell me if it's not anything. This man and his brother were on a live news show on what looked like the floor of the stock market. He said that by 2030, there would be 1,000 XRP. How does that look with the stock moving? You only wanted to find out more about this, right? To find out prices. So some experts say that by 2030, XRP will be worth 4 to 7. A lot of people think the price should be around 10 to 50. Then there are those who are very optimistic and say things like a 900 or 480 for teen. What? Who said that? That's not making sense. You could get 4,000 worth of XP in 2034. It says how much 1,000 version of XRP at these prices. You'd have 720 if you had 1,000 XRP, which is 7. You'd have 2,000. You'd have $1 million if it went up to, say, 1,000. For every 1,000 XRP worth, you get $1 million. If you have 5 or 10,000 XRP, you could get 5 to 10 million. That is a lot of money for many people. Don't get me wrong. Sure, everyone has hopes and dreams. It's fun to see rich and famous people living on boats and in big houses. You can have a good life and maybe even quit that stressful job that isn't helping you to anywhere if you can take care of your family. For once, you could just be yourself. That sounds like a lot of what people want to do. Do not try to follow someone else's plans. Do what you want. That's why I quit everything to be here and do all this stuff for YouTube. Without your help, none of this would be possible. Thank you very much, man. This is like my dreams, just like me, following my dreams. Thanks a lot. Bitcoin has been like watching a lot of movie ads before the movie starts for the past 10 years. I'm usually already full of popcorn when the show starts. The real show is coming up soon. We'll start. What does this tone make you think of? Let me tell you a story from my past. Fans of the old style will remember that movie theater chairs did not recline like they do now. Instead, there wasn't much space between people in each spot. So in San Jose in the Bay Area were these really big movie houses. They had big screens and rows about 100 seats, right? We watched Titanic from the middle of the ship, I told myself, before the show starts. Several times during the Titanic movie, I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't want to feel like I had to talk to 50 people in order to do it. I've never been so stressed out while watching a movie. There was too much water, which was bad. I don't know why I told you that story, but I did. I believed. You know, I'm sure we all have stories like that. Let's play this. CBO is getting bigger when it comes to digital goods. We are going to talk about Bitcoin and Ether now, but where else are you looking besides the things you already have and the things you need the government to pass, like